Auckland's Ngāti Whātua, Ōrākei, has officially welcomed in the Māori New Year, Matariki, with the traditional dawn ceremony known as Whanga i te Hautapu. And Māori Affairs reporter Te Aniwa Huri Hanganui joins us now. Maureen, I am so envious of you being there. What's it like, Te Aniwa?
Oh, Morena, John. Well, first of all, it's incredibly cold, but I'm so glad we got up early this morning because the Hautapu ceremony truly was magical. Like, this is the first time I've ever come to a Hautapu ceremony, and the way I describe it is, you know, incredibly moving and emotional. And there's so many people here this morning. You can't see, but more than 1,000, I'd say. Like, it wouldn't be a stretch to say that many people came out. So pretty awesome to see this many people wanting to understand what a Hautapu ceremony is and participate in it for this special year where we have the first Matariki public holiday.
Yeah, it's magic, Te Aniwa. So a Hautapu ceremony is holding food up to the stars, is it? Explain it, what happens?
Yes, so essentially a Hautapu ceremony is all about giving thanks for the year that's been. And the way that you give thanks during this ceremony is by offering the star cluster Matariki food. So when we got here, the first thing Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei did was uncover their umu, their earth oven, where they've been cooking a hāngi for the last few hours. And the reason why they do that is to release the steam so that it rises up into the sky and feeds the star cluster. And as you can imagine, on a morning like this, seeing that steam rise up into the sky with just, hundreds of people surrounding this small fire pit and this umu was just incredibly amazing to witness. But that's not all a Hautapu ceremony involves. There was also a moment where you are asked to stop and reflect and remember the people who have passed on in the last year, who have passed away, and that's a moment where you actually call the names aloud of those people who have passed away. So, you know, over the last year, we've seen so many people perish, and we can all relate to that. All of us know someone in our whānau or our friends who have passed away, but in Te Ao Māori in particular, Ngāti Whātua Ōrākei lost Joe Hawke recently, one of the drivers of the Bastion Point occupation. We lost Moana Jackson, Tawera Gardner, Dame June Jackson, so many big names. So it was a chance to not only give thanks to Matariki for the year that's been, but remember all of those people that have passed on.
I'm just thinking about them and how special that place is, and also one of the most disgraceful episodes in our recent history, right? Bastion Point took place there. So this is a morning rich with history, with the possibility of reinvention and with light. And Te Aniwa, we are so grateful for you joining us. And I know we're going to see some of your beautiful pictures later on Te Karere and on the 6 o'clock news tonight. So thank you. Yes. You're such a wonderful reporter, Te Aniwa. The next best thing to being there was hearing from you there. So thank you so much for being with us. Kia ora rawa atu, Te Aniwa.
Thank you.